Welcome to episode 2 of Don't Forget to Hydrate. I'm Mars,
I'm Glock.
and I got a new water bottle, and it is huge
Beautiful.
because I left my last one on an airplane, so it's
Okay,
literally
well-
like a child.
Okay, well, drink up. Wait, so when it rolls, can you see me?
No.
Oh my god, because I'm like dancing, but then I also see you dancing. Oh, I love that.
I'm like,
That's so cute.
The sad thing about this water bottle, I have to just put this in here, is that I can't just like one-hand it.
No, it looks like it's like a workout just for you to drink.
I'm literally like, when like babies hold their water bottles and they're like,
yeah,
that's me with this thing.
Oh my god, you
Probably
should,
like 5 pounds.
Install handles on either side of it. You know, like the little sippy cups.
I really should do that. Wait, how would I
that would
like
be so funny?
like super glue?
I don't think that would be strong enough. Like,
Okay, yeah, you're probably
screws.
right.
Boom, boom.
Screws?
Yeah.
Then the water would leak out.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Just don't do it.
Okay. I won't.
Amazing. Do you have coffee today or just water?
I just have water today. I did get a coffee this morning, but I drank it all. And I actually just finished it. So I had it from like 9 to 5. And I was just drinking this warm coffee. Well, it was an iced coffee, but then it got warm. So I'm kind of wired right now.
Okay, because when I ordered my coffee, I ordered a bigger size because I was like, Mars is gonna have coffee tonight, so I need to like match her energy. Okay, so something that we need to start with was a little situation that I had with a project founder this week. So
No, our ship post.
Oh, sorry, I just got really excited about that.
Okay, well that's fine. It's a good story, so I don't blame you.
No, we'll do the ship post first. We have to.
Okay.
You go first this time?
Yeah, sure. Let me pull it up really quick. It's not even a shit post, but just go easy on me. My shit post is from Ryan Cashman with this eye emoji and then the lips and then the eye emoji. And he says, I believe Cole's cash is stronger than the American dollar. Which ironically, right before I found this shit post, I tweeted something about anyone having any extra like spare Kohl's cash, which I don't even know why I was thinking about Kohl's. Wait, do you have Kohl's in Canada?
No, we have Canadian Tire cash.
Tire?
Canadian Tire.
What's that?
It's like a store that like sells like tires and like outdoor equipment and like treadmills.
So do you even know what Kohl's is?
I just assumed it was similar to Canadian Tire.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've just been like going on about this Kohl's cash and you have no idea what this is.
So mine is from We Run Crypto and it says Little Miss spends hundreds on makeup and skincare and still looks like a Cardano NFT.
That's so tough. Insert photo of Cardano NFT right here.
Yeah, and I just think that's so relatable because multiple reasons that I won't go into. You can come to your own conclusions.
That sounds really aggressive for what?
Like
what? Why don't you explain it?
I'm very I don't need to explain my insecurities to the world.
Oh, okay. If that's it just sounded like you were attacking someone that I don't know. But okay, that's fair. Self-deprecation post, that's fine.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Ooh, hydrate up, girl.
Yeah, stay hydrated. It'll definitely help with the skincare routine.
Dude, I've been so bad at my skincare.
No, me too.
Like sometimes it's like late and I'm like, I could like take care of myself. But do I want to? No.
So do you like go to sleep with makeup on a lot? Yeah, okay. Me too. Like I'm really bad for it. So something that I've learned is like you have to make your life, like you have to customize your habits to your life instead of customizing your life to your habits. So literally put makeup remover beside your bed.
That's smart.
So now I sleep with makeup remover beside my bed and now I have no excuse not to.
I'm literally
The
gonna start
only
doing
thing,
that.
yeah, it just fucking sucks because I can't sleep with my toothbrush beside my bed, but I also suck at brushing my teeth. So
Me
just
too.
hot,
Especially when
just
you're like drunk. Just hot girl things.
yeah. Alpha, me and Mars actually don't brush our teeth.
I always tell people, like, I never claim to be like clean or smell good. No, I do. I do smell good. But, like, I don't know. Some things, like, you just have, like, gross habits, and I feel like girls are expected to just, like, "Oh, I'm, like, so perfect, and I have perfect skin and, like, my hair," and it's just like,
No, you don't.
who? Like, no, you don't. You're probably disgusting, and you probably don't shower every day. Well, I don't shower. Alpha, I don't shower every day unless I absolutely have to.
No.
Like, why? It's so, like, bad for your hair and stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
anyways, I always tell people, like, I never claim to be the cleanest. At least I'm pretty and I'm have a good personality.
Yeah, at least
That's
you
all you're
look
getting from me.
clean.
Thanks. You look clean too. I really appreciate that. That's all
Thank you.
that matters.
Really,
Just don't look
I
dirty.
don't. Yeah, it's not like I hang out with anyone. All that matters is like my presence. So
Yeah. No one can smell you in your apartment. So it's fine.
exactly. And then someone walks into my apartment and they just die on the spot.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, girl." Oh my god. Maybe you need to cut all that out. We'll see,
Yeah,
we'll see. I don't know if I want people knowing that I'm, like, actually disgusting.
dirty. Well,
Fucking A.
I don't think we're actually disgusting. I think that this is actually extremely relatable.
Is it?
I hope.
Talk about your
I,
situation.
yeah, I need to explain the situation. So there was this founder that we were dealing with, and I will not name him because I'm a very professional person and I will keep things confidential. However, this project did get delisted from OpenSea. You can probably figure out who it was. Oh, anyways, this person like was supposed to give all of our winners their whitelist roles and they weren't. So I was like, harassing them because wallet submission was going to close in the next few hours. And they reply and they're like, sorry, like I'm at the beach right now. I'm a little busy. And I was like, okay.
How many days before their mint was that?
Uh, the the day before mint, I want to say.
I mean, I get, like, wanting to go to the beach, but, like, if you got shit, like, all messed up the day before your mint, don't you think you should spend time doing that?
Yeah, and so I was communicating with the other collab managers that was working with this guy, and they didn't have their roles either. Like this guy was just actually doing an awful job all around. Okay, so then after this guy mints, he gets delisted from OpenSea as he should because his artwork was also stolen. So he like DMs me and he was like, "Please help me. I need help. Do you know anyone that can get me back on OpenSea?" And of course, me being the funny girl that I am, I go, "Oh yeah, I actually do know someone. His name is Tacoma." And then I don't know. I feel it just sounds wrong saying it out loud. It sounds better to type it. But then he goes,
Yeah.
he says, "Who's Tacoma?" And I say, "Tacoma balls."
And please, what was his reaction?
He goes, "Bro, are you kidding me? So you can't help?"
No. Like,
Yeah.
wait, why did he reach out to you? Like, to help you or to help
I
him?
I don't know. That's like exactly. I'm not gonna help you. I'm just gonna clown you.
How many times did this guy, like, so he has his, like, whole DMs open. He's like, "Help, help, help," in, like, 50 group chats, and then whoever responded, like, was the chosen one, you know? Like, why, like, I don't know, it just feels fishy to me. This situation just sounds like this is why you wanna work with doxed founders.
Yeah. So actually, one thing that Buck has said is invest. I'm gonna get the quote wrong, but it was invest in doxed founders so you at least know who's rugging you. So true.
Even though sometimes I guess if they're undoxed, they'll rug you too. As
Oh,
in
100%. But at least if they are doxed. Me?
no, sorry. As in, like, the story you're just talking
Oh,
about. But I think there's something to be said about reasons why people maybe wouldn't want to dox.
It's pretty interesting, just like the whole like it's more normal to be undoxed than to be doxed in Web3, which is so scary to me.
Or you like relate people back to their profile picture if they've had it for so long. Like that's who you see them as. And I know we've had this conversation in the past, but like whoever their like Discord or Twitter profile is, like that is that person to you. Like I feel like I've met people and I'm like, you do not look like you're like how I imagined you to be based off of
Yeah.
a JPEG, which is
No,
so weird.
so weird. Or it's like, so Davy's profile picture was the Gary V smirk. And I actually saw the Gary V smirk image on Twitter. And I was like, why is someone posting a picture of Davy? That was my first thought.
Oh
And
my gosh, that's funny. And I feel like I don't know, like I don't know if you've noticed this, but and I mean it makes sense. So take it as you will, but women in the space tend to dox more than men.
Mhm.
I've found, and just like ratio wise. And I mean, it kind of makes sense because there's fewer women. A lot of people like, or I guess a lot of women want you to know that they are women. Like that was kind of my reasoning behind it. Like I don't want to be like, I don't want to be taken and treated like a man. I hate being called bro. I hate being called sir. Like just in like the messages. I'm like, you clearly see that I'm a girl. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't know. There's probably tons of reasons that people would want to dox, especially women. But there's also a lot of reasons that like you definitely would not.
Oh my God. You saying that actually just brought something to mind. So I used to be anonymous on Discord. Like no one knew I was a girl anywhere. Like you would just never know. And then the first day I changed my picture to a picture of myself. And one of the Discords that I was actually fairly active in, someone replies to me and they're like, "Oh my God, like you're a girl. I had no idea." And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Oh, you should probably like not tell people that. You should keep that a secret."
Wait, why?
I don't know. I was like, I was shocked. I was like, "Oh shit, really?" Like, okay.
Did you change your profile picture back?
Yeah. I
For how
did.
long?
I don't even know. Not very long because I realized like that guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I remember there was I kept like switching between pictures and I got in Discord in like 20 whenever that AMC GameStop thing was going on.
Mhm.
I got Discord at that time and like I was joining like Wall Street Bets Discord and like whatever else there was for stocks. Didn't know jack shit about stocks, but I was like, I'll join the Discord. Didn't know jack shit about Discord either. And I had my picture as like this old picture of me with like bangs and short hair. And then I just kept it and I like didn't really think twice about it. And I had people commenting like the rudest stuff. I remember there was a project back when I was like finding projects and joining discords when like the whitelist meta was big. One like the first thing someone says is like, "Oh, hey, like us girls got to stick together." And I was like, "Yeah, ha 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 ha." And he was like, "Actually just kidding, you look like a fucking toad." And I was like, "That's so rude." And then the moderator came in and they were like, "Oh my gosh, like, so sorry, we just kicked him out." And then they let him back, like, 2 seconds later, and he just kept going, and I was like, "I'm fucking leaving the server." Like, I don't get offended by shit like that, but, like, it was so weird how it just was like, "Oh, like, girl," and then it was like, "Oh, you're
Mhm.
ugly." Like, why
So,
feel the need to, like, call me ugly?
was this a girl or was it a boy?
Oh, it's totally a boy. He had, like, a boy
Mm.
profile picture too, it wasn't even a JPEG, so
What a
I don't
fucking
know.
asshole. Yeah, some
Right?
men are so weird. One time I was in a server and one of these guys, like I tweet a lot, especially
Mhm.
pictures. One of these guys goes back to a tweet I made probably in like February and pulls a picture of me. And they like start talking shit about me. They literally are sending pictures of me in this Discord server. And then all of the men are chirping me. They're like calling me fat. They're saying like I look disgusting, like all of this stuff. And I'm just like, bro, like tell me you're a fucking virgin without telling me you're a virgin.
What was their motive? Like,
No,
why?
exactly, exactly.
Oh my god, did you leave, like, right away?
No, I was just like, whatever, dude. Like, okay.
Dude, that's fucked, like,
Mhm.
I just don't get why people do the things they do.
So that's like one end of things. But then the other end of things is like people just in your DMs. Like
In your DMs.
Yeah, okay, so I thought it would be really funny if we like read the DMs that we got. And then we came to learn that Mars actually doesn't get the same type of DMs that I get, which what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Honestly, I'm not offended by it, but if you guys think I'm ugly, can you just like tell me that?
I think like you are like very like beautiful and you're very like you are so fucking friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't I don't know why people wouldn't DM you. It like
I have a theory.
Annoys me. Okay.
I have a theory. I think what I need to do is take a thirst trap and just post it. And then maybe, because like, I don't know, like I just wear like shit like this and like, I don't know, I'll take an occasional selfie, but like, I don't know, the pictures you post are like, wow, like hot. So maybe I should start doing that. And then maybe I'll get more DMs.
Yeah, just like tits out.
Yeah.
Say, like,
well,
my
I don't
DMs
have
are
any,
open.
so. Ooh.
I'm gonna read some of the DMs that I have to give you guys inspiration. Next episode, I expect to have Mars DMs filled so that she can have some things to show.
Please. I need content.
This one says, "Your feet could ruin my life."
Yep.
So when I first saw that, I didn't know if I should take it as a compliment or not, but I'm just gonna take it as a compliment. This one, so it's just a picture. And I did not open the picture because I'm very afraid of what is behind that image. But it says, "I want to fuck you." Honestly, fair enough. I want to fuck me too. Like,
straight to the point.
Yeah, I respect it.
Mm-hmm.
This one says, "Damn girl, let me hodl you," with an image. And I didn't want to show this image for, I guess, like safety purposes because there is a picture of a kid in there. But it was a picture of a man and a child. And he goes, "This isn't my kid, by the way, but we could make one."
Was he at least attractive?
No.
Shame.
But yeah, those were my 4 funny DMs that I thought I should probably air out to the entire world. So
I think everyone is going to appreciate that.
I hope so. And then I hope next week we can next week it'll be your turn.
Yeah. Give me at least one. Just one.
Just one, please.
I will say I do have this guy. The weird thing was I didn't even meet him in an NFT server. He started messaging me every day, just like, "You're beautiful. You're beautiful." Just variations of that. And then he stopped. So I guess I'm not beautiful anymore. And
he stopped?
Yeah. I mean, he started back up at like last week. He was doing this in like May. So he stopped for a while and then he went back, but now he didn't answer my last message. So probably thinks I'm ugly or something, or he's just done with it. And
Is he doxxed?
What if he's can't imagine that he's like that attractive, because if you're really simping that hard, like in the DMs, like,
imagine.
No, you go.
I was gonna say, imagine he's like that guy from TikTok, like that. Ooh, hi kitten.
Oh my god, day made. I love that guy. Guac always sends me those videos. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this guy, but he is so funny. He like role plays a Discord mod, but like role plays. Like it's a little like real maybe. And all of his TikToks are just him in like this Minecraft sweater, and he's like, oh my god, he's so funny. But she always sends them to me and I get a really good laugh out of them.
Oh, okay. One other thing that I wanted to talk about while we were on the topic of just like people being like kind of ridiculous, especially like in collab chats, is so I don't do this anymore because I've realized it's actually like really bad for like me and like everything, like my computer. But I used to download like files from collab partners. So one of the collab partners sent me a video to like post on Twitter while we were like whatever. And so I downloaded it was literally one video. I downloaded the video and it actually downloaded 3 folders with over 100 files, including like JavaScripts, their assets, like their logos and stuff. And I'm like looking at these because I'm like, wait, what are these? And like I know it's from them because their the project's name was in every single like folder name. And as I'm looking through these images, I find a picture of myself in
What?
mixed in with their assets. Isn't
Oh,
that crazy?
which picture? Can you
Yeah, I'll put it up.
Okay.
Yeah, so fucking weird. So, of course, me being like an egotistical bitch, I want to see what's going on. So, so I DM'd them. I was like, "Hey guys, like I just want you to know like your video's broken. Like I downloaded it and it actually downloaded like all of your JavaScripts onto my computer. And also super weird, like there was a picture of me in here. What's that about?" And they were like, "Oh, weird. Like, no, that's not ours." And I was like, "No, it is. Like, it's all of your logos and the folders are all named after your project." And they were like, "Oh, can you delete those?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll
That's all
delete
they
them."
had to say? Can you
Yeah,
delete them?
can you
Not
delete
even
them?
an
And then,
explanation? Like,
no.
way to sound guilty.
I know, dude. It was so funny. Like, actually, so fucking funny. I was dying.
How dumb can you be? Sorry, I don't know if they're watching this, but you're dumb.
They're not.
Well, you
Yes.
should just feel honored and let it be.
Oh, I do.
Okay, good. Oh, that's
Yeah.
too good.
Just an interesting thing that happened.
Okay, so Guac, I heard that you were going on a date this weekend. Well, actually, you told me that. Um, question one, tell me about it. And two, when is the last time you've gone on a date? Like an actual date? Because it's been a long time for me, and I just want to make sure that we're in the same boat.
Yeah. I think the last time I went on a date was 2020, actually. Yeah.
Oh,
I hate dates. And that was the only date that I've ever been on since like my ex. Actually, that
oh,
was the
okay.
oh my god. No, that was the only date I've ever been on. Because I've like always been in really strong relationships. So I've gone on dates with like my boyfriends, but that was like my first time like meeting a stranger and like going on a date. And that was it was so
Mm.
bad. It was the first and the last.
Okay, that's fair. It's not for everyone. I had a bad
Yeah.
experience last time I went on a date too, so
That was like wait, wasn't it kind of recent?
yeah.
I tell me about your date. I feel
No,
like
I asked you.
oh, okay. Okay, it will be kind of quick. So I don't want to go into like too much detail because I don't want anyone to figure out who this person is, but he is a shit poster on Twitter and
You know we love them.
right, but he is a simp for every single girl on Twitter, which to me is like just so gross.
Yeah.
So there's that. And I was like he like asked me on a date and I was like, well, I don't know. It was like kind of like back and forth. I like started it as like a joke. I didn't think it was actually going to go anywhere, but then he like actually slid into my DMs and he was like, "Let's like actually go out." And I was like, "Okay." And then he just like sucks at like responding. And like I get it, like I suck at responding too, but if I want to respond, like I'll do my best to. But
Mhm.
it's like we literally probably send like 3 messages back and forth a day. And it's just like I just need to know someone before I go on a date with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like that to me is like annoying because it's like if you're not gonna put in the time to like get to know me before, do I sound like a fucking bitch? Like,
No.
is this normal or okay?
No, I
I
mean,
don't I don't know proper dating etiquette anymore.
well, okay. I wouldn't say you sound like a bitch. I feel like Web3 dating would be very similar to meeting a guy in a dating app cuz like
Mm-hmm.
kind of like but maybe you know a little bit more about them from a dating app or vice versa, like however like I guess it just depends on how much you know them or what you know about them. But like I've been on a few dates with people from dating apps just like throughout the past like 3 or 4 years. Something that I've come to realize is like you talk to them before and stuff, but like if you
Mm-hmm.
have too much conversation before you go on these dates, it's just like a little bit harder to find conversation when you like are on the date. Sometimes there's just like an awkward like Like, you know, like, what do we talk about? Even though there's, like,
Right.
100 things. So I feel like if, like, yeah, he should get to know you before, but, like, not too well where, like, you have nothing to talk about. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, no, it does. I just like hate when I'm on a dating app and the first message someone sends me is like, "When are we gonna hang out?" I'm like, "Nice to meet you." Like I could be the worst person you've ever talked to, and you're just like, "When are we
Right.
hanging out?" It's like, okay, tell me like you only want to hang out with me for my looks without telling me.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it
Anyways,
just depends on, like, what their intention is or what your intention is. Like,
right,
I don't want a boyfriend. If I'm going on a dating app, I'm not looking for a boyfriend. So if they're feeling the same way, then I guess that would make sense. But, you know,
right.
I don't
And I'm
know.
like, I'm at the opposite point of my life where it's like I'm like just done fucking around. Like obviously I don't want to like rush into a relationship, but it's like I'm like also done just like hooking up with people.
Mhm.
But I
That's
also
fair.
hate going on dates. So
You're gonna have to get over that.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Anyway, so this guy, he like just like isn't like the best at responding, which I'm like, hey, whatever, like I can suck it up, I guess. Maybe I should just go on the date. I can't really decide if I want to or not.
I think you should go on the date, get free dinner, get free drinks, get good content for the podcast and for my brain, and just take the bullet for me. Like, come on, dude.
Hmm.
That's I don't know. I actually that's, like, terrible advice, like, please don't follow that. Go with what you feel is right, I guess, but keep in mind, like, content. I promise I'm
Maybe
not a
yeah.
shitty person.
There's no harm. What is it? No harm, no foul. Does that
Yeah.
work for this situation?
Yeah, there I guess there's a lot of bad things that potentially could happen that probably wouldn't. I won't go into that, but, like, the worst that could really, like, hopefully happen is, like, you just don't vibe with them. And, like,
Yeah.
what's the harm in that? Like, okay, then you never see him again, and you get free dinner. You know?
Yeah, that's true. I also don't have a car here, so I have to like Uber there because I'm not letting like oh my god, last time I let a man like pick me up and like drop me off at home. Never again. That was like oh my god, I will tell that this is like a story. I'll tell the story another time. Don't let me forget. It is so fucking funny. Um
Okay. Yeah, I
it's a
wanna
horror
hear
story.
it. It's
I'll
a
tell it to
horror
you.
story?
Oh my god, is it ever? I thought I was getting kidnapped. He like was not mentally all there. Like he thought like Bigfoot was like following his family. He took me out to the middle of the woods.
Did you, like, think in that moment, like, "My life is over"?
Yeah.
I would too.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's like kind of long, so I'll tell it like next episode.
Okay.
Um Okay, please tell me about your most recent date.
I went on Hinge for the first time in my life, thinking that I don't
Wait, can
really
I
know.
just stop you right there? You're gonna say that you don't want a relationship, but Hinge is like for relationships, is it not?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay. Okay.
I've dated people that I met on Tinder, and it just has not worked out for me. So I was like, "Maybe I'll try Hinge." Not realizing
Oh.
that, like, everyone on Hinge, like, wants to date, and I'm
Mhm.
like, "It's not that I'm not doing that." So, anyways, basically, we go out for drinks, and then we go to this concert, and he made me buy the concert tickets on my credit card, which I'm fine with because I get, like, points back and whatever, but he said he was gonna pay for both of them. So, the days after, he wanted me to go on, like, a boat with him and his friends, and I'm like, "I'm not doing girlfriend things, like, I don't want that." Like, so I was just kinda, like, respectfully, like, "I don't wanna go." Days later, whatever, I I went out with my girlfriends, and he was texting me while I was out and drunk. He's like, "You suck. I blah, blah, blah." I wish I could remember exactly what he said, but it was just, like, rude and weird. So, I just didn't answer, and he just never paid me back for those concert tickets.
Okay, I remember you like kind of telling me about the text he sent you. They were like actually really like fucked up and like you made it sound like he was being like fine. They were actually really bad.
Yeah, they were really
Like
fucked up.
like he was like popping off on you.
Yeah, for me not wanting to go on a boat with him. Like, cry about it. Like, I don't know, what do you
Yeah,
want me to say?
and there was more to it where it's like you had valid reasons to not want to go because he was like giving you red flags. And then it's like the way he treated you when he was drinking and like you just like didn't answer him back because you're also, oh, that's what it was, is you were out with your friends and he was jealous about
He
that,
was
right?
yeah, and he was drinking
Yeah.
too, so
Yeah. So like if you guys have only gone on one date and he's like already getting jealous that you're like going out with your friends and like having girl time, like, oh my God.
I just don't think I could ever like, I had to live through that in high school, like, someone being so obsessed with you and, like, ownership of you, if that's even how
Mhm.
you say it, like, that they won't even they'll, like, pick a fight with you when you wanna go out with your friends, like, I will never do that again. Should
Should
we
we
read our confession?
um
Sorry,
wait,
dude, I'm
look at
going
this.
crazy.
My mom made me this.
Wait! Hold up. He looks like my dino.
Oh my God.
They could actually be related.
That is the cutest thing ever. I'm obsessed. Ah!
We
Oh my
should just
God.
do the rest of the podcast with them.
This is
Dude,
like
your
our,
mom made that?
yeah.
She is so creative.
Hey, do your parents know that you're making a podcast?
Um, I don't think so.
I'm scared for my mom to know.
Just don't tell her.
Well, my little
I wouldn't
sister
want I don't
watches
want my
this.
Oh, does she?
She's 11.
Um,
Oh my
gotta
God.
go.
Yeah, I had a TikTok and I'm like extremely open about it. Like I like posted about my sex life on TikTok. So I blocked my sister. It turns out my sister has like 7 TikTok accounts and she found it.
Okay, my sister does too. But, like,
For
why do
what?
they do that?
Yeah, and
Right.
it's like,
And she was stalking you?
yes, dude. And so this is the thing is I had handcuffs, obviously, as every woman does. And my sister found them when she was like pretty young and she's like really confused. So she goes and asks my mom why I have handcuffs. And my mom says, "Oh, they're for a Halloween costume." So now I've not only traumatized my like I don't know, she's probably like 8. So not only am I traumatized like my 8-year-old sister, but also my mom. And then so I like made a TikTok about this like years later, and my sister sees the TikTok and she was like, now she knows that like they weren't for Halloween costumes. She's like 11 now, so she obviously knows what they were for.
Oh my gosh. That is mortifying. And she
Yeah.
just told you, like, "Oh, I know. I
Mhm.
know what the handcuffs were for."
Yeah.
It's okay. You can't be a good big sister all the time. I'm
Yeah.
not, so
So true. Enough about that. I unlocked some dark memories. Should we read the confessions like this?
Yeah, except the only thing is my mic is right here, and I have to go back here so you can see the whole thing. It's okay. Let's just read it like this. Oh,
Okay.
keep Turdy in here. Oh, okay, good. Is that his name?
30.
Turdy? Turdy.
It is now.
Yay!
Okay. I'm gonna read 2. So I'm just gonna first read this one. Both of the ones that we're reading are anonymous. This one just says, "I touch myself to guac vigorously."
The way that there's, like, 500 people that actually could have submitted that, and I probably can guess who, like I can probably pare it down to, like, 3 people, like, that I'm for sure I know who it is, so congrats.
Pretty interesting. Yeah. Um, Thank you for that. That's actually probably the favorite one that I've ever gotten. Thank you so much. Also, this one. It says, "I once farted during an airplane ride and someone."
Finish it.
You know what's actually like scary? Someone could screen grab this and make it look like I'm saying this. That's embarrassing.
No, because you have the thing over it.
Oh, good, good, good. Okay. It says,
Mhm.
"I once farted during an airplane ride and someone threw up from the smell." Which, like, can you go see a doctor? That's not good.
I think that, like, farting on an airplane would be, like, the rudest possible thing you could just ever do. That's just, like you just
Yeah.
don't same thing with, like, shitting on an airplane, like, you just wouldn't do that
Yeah.
unless it's, like, an emergency, but, like, how bad was it that you, like, couldn't have held it in?
If it was like, if the smell was that bad, I would assume it was probably an emergency. Like, okay, I had this ex and he was lactose intolerant, and when he would fart, like I actually almost threw up once, and I like don't have a weak stomach at all. And then he would go and like shit for like literally half an hour. So
Oh.
yeah, like it was bad. So I would assume it's probably similar. Like I would think that this guy probably blew up the bathroom. Oh, I can't say blew up when I'm talking about an airplane.
Oh. Whoa, I did not think that's where you were going. Okay, no, but yeah, he probably exploded.
Ruined the bathroom after.
Ruined. Yeah. I just want to know, like, what did he eat?
Yeah, and what are your
Before?
allergies like? Are you lactose intolerant?
He must have been. Someone threw up? Like, how do you know that it was, like, from the
Mark,
smell?
it looks like you were like
What?
it looks like you were like jerking off the
Oh. Oh my god. It's too phallic for me. I need to put it away. Whee! Okay. I'm back to normal. Well, I think that wraps up everything for this episode. Thank you for watching, and tune in next Friday.
And don't forget to submit your confessions. It's honestly the highlight of my week is reading through all of the confessions that we get. So
We have a really wild one for next week that we've already picked out.
yeah,
It's good.
definitely a roller coaster. I'm already excited for next week's episode, actually.
I know, me too. Especially
Cool.
because we
I
have
love
that
that.
confession.
Yeah, and my date horror story from that one time.
Yes. And if you decide to go on the date,
There will be an update.
we will get to hear about it. And I can't wait. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Okay. Please, I need like words of encouragement, so
Let's
everyone
go
tell
walk.
me to go on the date.
Yeah.
I'm only
In the
going
comments.
if we get lots of views.
Yeah, hype up guac in the comments. That's what we want to see. Don't say anything about how cool we are or this episode. Just say, you got this, guac.
And please flood Mars's DMs with gross thirst things that she needs to hear.
Be disgusting.
Give her your worst.
I just like knowing myself and like knowing my life, it's no one's gonna go. No one's gonna send anything. And I'm just gonna have to come back with that update next week. So
No, I'll spam you on my alts. Don't worry.
it's not the same, guac.
You won't know.
I will. This is probably this one.
Well, this is goodbye. Thank you so much for joining us.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to hydrate.
And fix your posture. Even though I'm like, my neck is cranked down looking at the screen, I'm like,
yeah. Okay.
Cheers. Roll the outro.
I'm trying.
Let's return.
Okay.
Ow, it just hit my head. What? Shut it.
I'm in a good mood. Okay.
Okay, good. You can be in a good mood. Sorry. Ow, my heart. Ow.
Okay, on that note, we need to wrap this up.
We need to go. Don't forget to hydrate.
No, it's don't forget to subscribe.